Yo, YouTube, what is up, man? It's your boy, Damn D, and I'm here to give y'all the live news. Now, in today's video, I have a very interesting video that Kryie responds, right? Now, I want y'all to listen to Kryie talking about this situation and how it relates to the current situation that he's going through right now. We all know that basically the NBA is trying to cancel, trying to make Kryie retire. The NBA is really attacking Kryie. And in a video that I made, I said, yo, is this their payback? I said that in, I think, my last two videos. I say, yo, is this the NBA, and not only the NBA, is this the NBA and the media's way of getting their payback to when he didn't want to take the vaccine? Excuse me, the shot. Excuse me, you know, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but Kryie was the only one that was standing against that. And they don't like free thinkers. They don't like people that go against the grain. And I think that really rubbed them off. So I think that's why they really attacking Kryie the way that they are, because they going above and beyond to try to humiliate this man, trying to degrade this man, trying to make this man look like a fool, just trying to make him look weak. And I think they doing this on purpose because of the whole vaccination thing, in my opinion. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm not saying this is facts. I'm just giving my opinion. But listen to this interview that he did a while ago, and listen to what he says and how it's related to the current stuff that he's dealing with.
I'm staying solid over here, standing strong. You know, I know I can use my platform to spread positivity and spread light on the things that matter to me, you know, and I just care about our world a lot. And if I'm gonna be demonized for that, at least let me go out on my own accord. You know, first things first, this isn't about me, and it's not about me dispelling, you know, what's being said about me particularly or for anybody. It's just saying, you know, I'm standing with all those that, you know, believe in what's right and are doing what's right for themselves. You know, everybody has a personal choice with their lives. You know, everybody has a right to feel a certain type of way. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. Everybody's entitled to do what they feel is best for themselves. You know, right. And putting me as a hero or painting me as a villain, sort of say, or going against the vaccine mandates, like that wasn't my intent at all.
But listen to what he says back then and how it's relating to what he's going through now.
And to be sitting in this seat here and seeing, you know, the way that this is dividing our world up, you know, being vaccinated or being unvaccinated.
Now it's anti-Semitic, or you're not anti-Semitic.
You know, it's just sad to see. It's creating a lot of division, a lot of confusion. You know, a lot of people saying things that are untrue. We're not giving space for each other to speak. You know, you got doctors out here working hard, physicians out here working hard, and everybody's trying to do what's best for them and their families, which I respect. And I'm always gonna put that first. You know, everybody out there, it's not, you know, listening to me or making this about me or painting this picture like, yo, I'm the voice of reason, so you should do this. Nah, like, it's just about staying real and staying true to who you are and making the choice for you what's best. You know, everybody has their own family, everybody has their own tribe. You know, everybody has their own issues or traumas that they're dealing with, trying to heal from, and I'm just trying to support as best I can. You know, I'm a hooper. You know, I've been a hooper since I was, you know, down there 4 years old, and you know, coming into the NBA, I just had a dream to play ball at a high level. You know, I didn't anticipate all this coming with it. But if I am going to be responsible for my own life, then I got to speak on things that truly matter to me.
And that's what he's doing. He's speaking out that on things that truly matter to him. So that's why he reposted and tweeted that link, because that mattered to him. And this whole vaccine thing, that really mattered to him. So he's standing up on what he believes. And the thing that he believes in, the media don't really want that to be received to the public, especially with his following. They know that this man has power. They know that this man has a large following. They know that kids are looking up to him. So they don't want these kids and these young people to open their eyes and realize, oh, something ain't right around here. So that's why I think they're trying to silence Kyrie Irving and try to kick him out the league.
You know, I had to stop running away from using my voice and using my platform to, you know, speak on what's true and what's mine. You know, nobody's gonna hijack my voice. Nobody's gonna take the power away from me that I have for speaking on these things, you know, and don't believe that I'm retiring. Don't believe that, you know, I'm gonna give up this game for a vaccine mandate or staying unvaccinated. Don't believe any of that shit, man. Like really be aware of what's being said before I even get a chance to be on the podium and speak for myself.
And that's the same thing that's happening now. They are literally doing the same thing to him when he was, you know, going through the whole shot thing, and they're doing the same thing. They doing the same thing to him again.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all these people saying all these things about what's going on with me, and it's just not true. Pay attention to what's going on out in the real world. You know, people are losing their jobs to these mandates. People are having to make choices with their own lives, which I respect. You know, and I don't want to sit here and play on people's emotions either. Just use logic. You know, what would you do? You know, if you felt uncomfortable going into the season when you were promised that you would have exemptions or that you didn't have to be forced to get the vaccine. You know, this wasn't an issue before the season started. This wasn't something that I foresaw coming, where I prepared for it. And, you know, I had a chance to strategize on what was going to be best for me and my family. I came into the season thinking that I was just going to be able to play ball, you know, be able to use my talent to continue to, you know, inspire, influence people in the right way. You know, like putting this on me is just like, why are you putting it on me? You know, like this is not part of, you know, what's going on in conversations with scientists, physicians, and doctors. I'm just a hooper, right? Like I'm just a person who's being utilized as an example. For some odd reason, you know, people love to have my name in the mix of just some BS.
And they still doing it right now. They still doing it right now. I'm telling you, I think this is their payback. I think this is their payback for him making a big fuss about the vaccine. I really, truly think, in just my humble opinion, I think this is their get back for him to make this big scene about the shot. About the shot.
Like, just hearing the way people speak you know, with so much conviction about what I should be doing with my life and what, you know, my teammates should be feeling about me, what the organization be feeling about me. And to be honest with you, if you really know me, I mean, and you see what I do out there, I put in a lot of time into my craft. You know, I'm not sitting here to give y'all information, give y'all a whole bunch of, you know, my wisdom beyond my years and knowledge. Nah, I'm just here to stay real. I'm always going to stay true to me. And that's me. You know, this is my life. I get to do whatever I want with this. This is one body that I get here, one God body that I get here. And you telling me what to do with my body, and it has nothing to do with the organization. I'm gonna put that out there. It has nothing to do with the Nets. It has nothing to do with my teammates. This has everything to do with what's going on in our world. And I'm being grouped in to something that's bigger than just a game of basketball. And
listen to what he just said right there. The same thing that's happening right now. The NBA knows that Kyrie has a power, that Kyrie can turn a lot of people on and make them open their eyes. And they see that. And that's why they're trying to silence this man. They really trying to silence this man. But it's just funny listening to this old interview. But it has so much current relevance. It has so much current relevance that it's just like, dang. You know, you got that fandom, you know, which is like a religion to people out here. Basketball is like a religion. Entertainment is like a religion to people. They like get so caught up emotionally. It's just like, yo, effing get vaccinated or just leave. You know, we angry at what you're doing, man. And it's just like, nah, that's like, what are you talking about? I'm a human being. I have emotions. I have feelings. I have thoughts, things that I keep to myself, things that I share. But I'm staying grounded in what I believe in. It's just as simple as that. It's not about being anti-vax
or about being, you know, on one side or the other. Like, it's just really about being true to what feels good for me. You know, I'm still uncertain about a lot of things, and that's okay. You know, if I'm gonna be demonized for having more questions and taking my time to make a decision with my life, then that's just what it is. You know, like, that's something I gotta sit in. You know, I know the consequences of the decisions I make with my life. You know, I'm not here to sugarcoat any of that. But if we really gonna be real, like, it's crazy times we're in. It's crazy times. Like, how many people are really thinking with a balanced view? You know, how many people are really thinking about the future of what's going on? It's crazy times we're in. We just came out of one of the craziest pandemics of all time, and you telling me to think rationally. How many people are really thinking rationally? I'm not the focus here. You know what I mean? I got on here to really show that, like, I'm real enough to stand up when I feel like I'm being put in a effed up position. You know, like, I'm not even that. I haven't hurt anybody. I haven't committed a crime. I'm not out here acting dumb, stupid. I'm out here taking care of my family, my kids. I'm out here putting on for the youngins. I'm out here trying to create a legacy that lasts a lifetime, you know?
And that's the crazy. He has not committed a crime. He's not out here wilding. He's just hooping and minding his business and speaking out when he want to speak out. But they treating this man like he done did the worst. This man has committed no crime. He hasn't violated nobody. He hasn't harmed anybody. But yet they are making this man out to be the most villainous person out there, like he's some type of evil person. It's crazy, boy, how the media can just, shoo, man, it's just crazy.
You know, like, multiple lifetimes. And if I'm being called out on what I'm doing with my life, and I'm just living righteously, and I'm living for me, and I'm living for the people that love me and support me, you know, how is it that I have to be, you know, at odds with everybody, or people are coming at me? You know, like, I had to really sit back and think about this and meditate and pray and ask God for the words to come on here, because, like, this is not normal. You know what I mean? Like, this is not normal. What's going on? This is not normal. And I'm not going to get too emotional here either. I'm just thinking with my logic. You know, I'm just thinking for all those that are dealing with similar things that I'm dealing with. You know, you got to put your livelihood on the line in order for a mandate that you don't necessarily agree with all the way. Like, no.
Yo, it's just crazy listening to what he said months ago and how it's relevant now. I just want y'all to listen to everything that he's saying and how it's so relevant to what's still going on to this man. He's talking about the whole vaccine thing, but it's still happening now with this anti-Semitic, all this yada yada, but it's still happening now to this man. This is crazy.
Nobody should be forced to do anything with their bodies. Nobody should be forced to do anything with their bodies. Like, you only get one of these. If you choose to get vaccine, I support you. If you choose to be unvaccinated, I support you. Do what's best for you. But that doesn't mean go around and start judging people for what they're doing with their lives. You know, like, I'm going to continue to serve others. I'm going to continue to be me. I'm going to continue to be there for people that need the resources, that need the information, or need access to different things. You know, it's big fights out here for social issues. You know, we still got racism going on. We still got violence going on. We still got social injustice going on. And to process all that and still go out there and entertain, it's not the easiest job. You know, like, I'm human. I feel all these things. I don't just go home and just be thinking about ball all the time. Like, that's not reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really not reality. If you go home and you only thinking about your entertainment or your job or what you got to handle. You know, like, the reality is that if you truly connected to the source, to the creator, you're going to care about others sometimes more than you care about yourself. You know, I love just people helping one another. That's always going to be me, right? That's all. Some people don't feel the same way, and that's all good. I'm not here to go back and forth about that. But to continue to play with my name, you know, to continue to play with my image, continue to paint me in a certain type of way without me speaking, like, these dudes are puppets. Like, come on, like, you going on TV speaking about stuff that, you know, my family has to see. You know,
Ooh, Shaq, Charles Barkley, Stephen A. Smith. Y'all hear this? Yo, I'm telling y'all, everything that he said months ago, it's still relevant to right now. So I just want y'all to keep in mind that this was a video months ago, but it's still relevant to this day. It's still relevant to this day.
My friends have to see, like, supporters have to see, and then I have to come on here and address all this in a certain type of manner because it has to come authentically. You know, like it can't come with a script. These dudes read off scripts. You know, they calling me unintelligent, calling me all these different types of
idiots. They're calling you idiots. Shaq, Charles Barkley.
Names, and they will never say it to my face. They will never, ever come up to me in person and say that type of shit to my face. Ever. Fans, anybody come up and say that to my face, like, because they know what I stand for. I stand for so many things bigger than this game. And right now, it's not just about the game of basketball. It's about helping your fellow human being understand that they have a choice. You know, if you're staying safe, you following COVID protocols, you wearing a mask, and you're unvaccinated or you're vaccinated, you know, like that's on you. Like, you should stand on that. But that doesn't mean going out and advocating for things for other people to do with their lives. Like, you can't be on both sides. You can't be like, yo, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. No, make a choice. Like, stand with everybody. It's all good. It's all good if you at peace, you know, with the world. But I'm not gonna continue to be at odds with myself and my own beliefs and what I stand on because it's not agreeable or people don't see it as the right choice to me. You know what I'm saying? And I just continue to pray for all those out there that have lost people to the pandemic, to COVID. You know, I continue to pray for all those that are dealing with things in their lives that they can't handle it or don't have, you know, the ability to speak up, or they don't have the people around them to support what they're doing, or, you know, they don't have everything that they could possibly want, you know, to make an ideal life. You know, I'm very fortunate that I get a chance to go do a bunch of these to inspire, you know, countless individuals, but it's not just about this. You know, sometimes I got to be able to use my voice, use my mind, use my heart to let people know, like, I'm here as a beacon of light. You know, I'm here as a beacon to be used, you know, with God. I'm a messenger. You know, I'm not going to go beyond my means and speak on things I don't know about. But one thing I'm not going to tolerate is standing around while I'm watching, you know, people like do things around me that are very questionable. You know, if it was just about, you know, just ball or just about the craft, and that would be cool. Like, we had that conversation. But this is about real life and real choices that people are faced with. Thousands, hundreds of thousands, almost millions of people are deciding to be unvaccinated. Millions of people are being vaccinated. There should not be a divide here. We should be accommodated equally. We should be accommodated equally. There's so much that we can do for one another to help. But to demonize one another and judge and continue to point the finger and be like, yo, you should do this. Like, think about what that puts a person, what type of position that puts a person in.
Same thing with the book. This is literally the same thing, but just a different topic, a different subject. But they treat this man the same way, and now they coming even harder on him. Pause. Now they really trying to get this man out of the NBA. They really trying to get this man. Not only are they trying to, like, basically the only way that he's gonna be able to play is if he does the things that they want him to do, which is attend a whole bunch of anti-Semitic classes. They want him to apologize again. They want him to donate $500,000. They trying to make this man just look so weak. They want to set an example out of Kyrie Irving. It's crazy.
You backing them up against the wall to, you know, make a decision out of fear, out of having anxiety, or they just don't know. So I'm sorry that y'all had to witness like all of this being torn down around me, and I'm sorry that you guys had to hear that I'm anti this or anti that without hearing it from me.
Anti-Semitic. It's always something anti, huh?
It's a time where you just gotta really just say, yo, F this. I'm gonna say, yo, it's up to me now. It's up to me, and I'm always gonna remain safe around people, you know, because this is the times that we're in. We're in very, very, very strange, crazy times. You gotta think rationally, use your logic, not your emotions. Everybody wants to speak from emotions. Everybody wants to speak like they know. Everybody wants to speak like they're conscious, like they're woke. And I've actually been that dude, you know, speaking constantly, trying to, you know, put my ideas on people and trying to wake them up and trying to force thoughts on them. And that wasn't the right way to go. That wasn't the right delivery. You know, I could have my beliefs, but that doesn't mean I have to have everybody believe what I think, that I have to convince everybody this is the right choice. That's not the way to go. Like, I've said some of the dumbest things in my life. Like, I've made so many mistakes before, and I have to be okay with, making those mistakes in the public eye, you know, and that's not always a comfortable position, but it is what it is.
So there we go, man. I want to drop that video for y'all and let y'all hear Kyrie's response to what happened to him a few months ago and how it's still relatable right now. They always trying to say that this man is anti-something, anti-this, anti-that, anti-bacteria, anti-fungus, anti-dirt, and they just trying to anti this man to death. But anyway, man, y'all leave a comment down below and y'all let me know, man, how y'all feel about the interview, and do you feel like it's relatable to what he's dealing with right now? I'm out of here, man. If y'all new to the channel, y'all hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all with some more bangers. I'm out.